Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. We just got a brand new 4.1 PTU patch. There have been some decent updates in this patch that we're going to go check out. This is open PTU, so anyone that has a Star Citizen game package can play. And there's been some gameplay updates, a few updates to AI behavior, some weapon balance changes and things like that. So we are going to go take a look at that, as well as do a couple of weapon tests from some balancing changes that were done on a couple of things from the last patch. So we're going to go check those things out. So if you're interested to see what that is, just sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to check is under locations. There is a section that says Wikelo Collector Location. Wikelo Showroom has been opened to the public. Wikelo Holograph Art and LOD Polish. So let's go take a look at that real quick. I know that there's been some other videos going over, glitching through the wall and looking at what's in there already. So we'll just take a look around really quick, see if there's any noticeable changes immediately, and then we'll go on to the next thing. Okay, yeah, so this door is open. That door was closed the last couple of patches. We have a little inventory kiosk. So I guess if you have some stuff here, you can store that here. Now, let's head on in. I personally haven't been in here yet, but I have seen other videos of people coming in. So there's a lot of, like, artifacts and different things like that. Let's wander around for just a minute here. Got some different figurines, skulls. Ooh. Some swords and some really cool looking knives. Those are really cool. I'm very excited for when we hopefully can get more melee weapons and a spoon and a box cutter, apparently. So, those will be my weapons of choice. Spoon and a box cutter. Oh, we got some little models of the Nova tank and the Carrack. Those are cool looking. We got the Starfarer, the, what is this, the 350R, the Connie. We got this, so Skull Gun, or... Oh, that's interesting. When I moved up to it, there's a little thing that came up and prompted that he can make this. Let's see if I move up to this one. Can it do anything? Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like for these different guns, you need a energy assault rifle, 10... Oh. I'm not entirely sure what he said there. But anyways, so yeah, so you can trade him some items for these different guns that have at least a skin. They may have some buff stats. I'm not entirely sure. We may have to test that at some point here. We also got these slightly different ones. Okay. Cool. And I think there's an armor set here too. Yeah, let's see if he says anything when we walk up to this. Maybe. Maybe not on this one. But yeah, there's an armor set you can get. A bunch of different requirements for that as well. But yeah, that is this room. Doesn't look like there's been that many changes from what I can tell. So next, there's been some further Hathor facility and station art, audio and lighting polish. And they also adjusted on the Hathor space stations, the landing pad gravity volumes. So let's go over to one of those. Let's go check out the gravity. And then let's also head down to one of the facilities. We're going to see if we can find some of the Juvenile Valakkar, because apparently there's been some changes to those as well. So let's head over there. Alright, let's check out if there's been some changes to the landing pad gravity volume here at these Hathor mining stations. Okay, so we had a server error. The servers are kind of cooked, from what I can tell. They're not doing so great, so I landed on the platform and then I just suddenly teleported off in a random direction. And now I'm finally coming back. So, take two. Let's try testing out the new gravity and see See if the servers will hold on for a little while. Okay. Good to see the AI are running in place, so that gives me hope. Okay. Looks like there is fairly low gravity on these platforms. I don't remember exactly what it was before. I think it may have just been like normal. So, okay, let's try using the parallax rifle on these guys. I don't know how well this is going to work. Oh my gosh. So they're stuck running in place, but I can hit them. Seems like these magazines last a good while when you keep it in the regular AR mode and don't let it build up super hot to the beam. Let's see if I can find a couple more enemies. Let's try the beam on that. Let's see. We'll finish off this magazine. Okay. Now it needs to reload. Come on. Well, I can't get the gun to reload now. The servers are not doing great, as I said a minute ago. But at least we can tell the gravity's changed, so... however, how much that'll affect things, I don't know. But it's pretty low gravity, so you can jump pretty high. Let's try now and go down to the Hathor facilities, see if there's any polish changes there. Oh, server error. Once this recovers, we're going to try and go down there, do a little bit more testing with the Volt Rifle and the P8 with a couple of changes for that, and then see if we can find maybe the Valakkar, the little Valakkars are spawning. We'll go see if we can find that. Okay, when I first came down here, this whole facility took like 3 minutes to actually load in just because the servers are being so borked right now. So we're gonna go down and do a little bit of exploring, see if we can turn on the radar dish. That should, I think that's what triggers the Valakkar to come out of the ground. So we'll see if we can do that and see. There's some updates to their kind of how they act. So we'll just see if we can find them. I haven't seen them yet, so we'll see if we can do that. And yeah, let's go do it. Now, I got into one of the buildings and I was looting a little bit. Now, one thing I found was that in one of the loot containers, I actually found a mining gadget, the Bormax. So that's interesting. That's the first that I've seen that here. And also, I just printed a blue keycard, and the print timer for them has been increased from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. So we'll have to see if... I want to go find a red keycard and see if it's the same for those. But if so, that is going to make doing this event take a lot longer, and being able to get all the keycards you need is going to take a good amount more time now. We got a Polaris. Hopefully they're chill. But yeah, let's go look at some other buildings and see if we can find a red key card and see what the changes are with that, if there's any. Okay, so here we are at a red key card printer. Just took out a couple AI with the Volt Rifle. Let's see if it's now the same reset timer for this as well. Wonder how long this little lightning effect on the rifle goes for after you shoot it. Okay, let's see. Yep, so it looks like the red keycard is also a 45-minute reset. So that's going to take a while. And I think there's I've only ever seen 2 red keycard printers here. So there may only... And I'm not sure if... I think there's 3 doors with the red keycards you have to open in there. Although there may be one of the rooms that has a printer in it. So it like replaces your card. But either way, that's going to make it quite a bit longer between the time that you can get in there and set up the satellite dish. So let's see if we can grab one more red key card and see if we can go get this up and running. Alright, so I finally got 2 more red key cards, so let's see if we can grab the other little comp boards real quick and start this alignment. Hopefully it'll work, and then we'll see if we can draw out those little Valakkars and see what changes there are to them. I really do like the Volt Rifle a lot, by the way. Very satisfying to use. Okay, looks like we do have a board in this room, so let's get in there and grab it real quick. Alright, here is the second board we need. And we'll see, I think maybe there's another Volt Rifle we can grab. Yes, there is. Alright, and I think we have a third board in the comms room. So we'll get in there real quick, grab that, and let's go start it. Alright, here we are. We'll start putting these alignment blades in place. Oh, well, look at that. So we put one in, and there is there's a Juvenile Valakkar. Oh, he's attacking. He's like hurling things at me. There's one out there. Holy. Okay, well, these things are pretty insane. I'm not going to kill him quite yet. I could heal him. You can see you can see him in the ground when I highlight him with my med gun. So they have like a little, I don't know, like a spitball attack or something like that. Seems to do a decent amount of damage, though. Okay, let's kill him. Wow, they're pretty tanky. So there we go. That one's dead. Seems like the little particle effects of it writhing around are still going. Can we loot anything on it? Well, that's interesting. Look at that. You can see its eyes. Can we loot anything from it? Doesn't seem like it. Let's see. Is there more? There's another one. He's going to spit something at me. Okay. So what's hitting me? Oh, there's one out there that's hitting me. Ow. Come on. Go in. There we go. There's another one. There's a lot of them. Well, crap. Not getting a prompt to put it in here. Let's see. Maybe I can put it on the ground. Maybe we can tractor beam it in. Let's try that. Where'd it go? Well, unfortunately, couldn't get the final alignment blade to go in. It just wouldn't give us the interaction prompt. But we did get to see the Juvenile Valakkars, a little bit of a polish on them for their attacks and how they acted. So that was very interesting. Let's see. I think the other thing that I wanted to check for this video was going to be just checking the Volt Rifle, how it behaves in cold and hot environments. So we will go ahead and go test that real quick, and that is probably going to do it for today's video. Alright, so I'm just here on Aberdeen. We are at 165 Celsius. We're just going to do a firing test to see how long the Volt Rifle will fire for. And then we're going to go test the same thing on Yella or Selin, or like a colder moon, and see what the difference is going to be. So there we go. That was not long at all. That only took a couple of seconds and used 14 ammo. So there is the test for a hot area. Let's go check a colder area. Okay, now here I am on Yella. From what I can see, it says it's negative 26 Celsius. There may be some places that it's actually colder than that in Stanton, maybe on like Microtech or something, so we may go check that as well here in a minute. But let's go ahead and see what the difference is on Yella, which is a fair amount colder than Aberdeen. Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, there we go. So looks like on Yella, we got down to 50 ammo before the gun overheated, whereas on Aberdeen, we were at, I believe, 66 ammo. So that's a lot more. That's like double the amount of firing time. That's very interesting that that's working. So now let's go, I'm going to go try and see if we can find a colder spot, maybe on Microtech or somewhere around there, and we'll test it one more time to see if even colder makes any more of a difference. All right, so I'm here on Microtech. I'm on the nighttime side of it, but it is only -4, what I can see. So that's a little bit warmer actually than it was on Yella. So it's not a super big difference, but I'll just try it just for whatever. We'll see if there's any difference here. So I believe on Yella we were at about -25 or so, and we got down to 50 ammo before the gun overheated. So now we're at -3. Let's see what if there's any difference. Okay, so it looks like there actually is a little bit of a difference, even though the temperature isn't. It's a little bit warmer here. We only got down to 54 ammo, whereas on Yella, again, about 20 degrees colder, we got down to 50. So it seems like even that smaller temperature differences like that, it does change how this weapon performs. So I think if you're doing FPS activity on especially cold areas, or like cold moons or planets, I think the Volt Rifle is going to be really good for that, because you're going to be able to fire for a long time, get that big beam going, and do a lot of damage to a lot of things. So that is very interesting. But yeah, seems like the Volt Rifle, the overheat mechanic is looking, it works like it's supposed to. So that is going to do that for the Volt Rifle testing, and that is going to do it for this video testing some of the more recent changes for the 4.1 PTU. Reminder, it is open PTU, so you can check it out for yourself. If you're interested in looking at some Polaris ramming testing that I did, I'll make sure to link to a card up here in the top right corner of your screen. Tested ramming the Polaris with several different size ships, and the results were pretty interesting, so you may want to check that out. But that's all for me today. So my name is Jojo. Thank you for watching, and I will make sure to see you in the verse. We'll catch you next time.